the draft just hit.
Yeah.
Chargers are talked amongst as the best in the biz, but it's a tough division. I wonder, do you think they got a real shot? Now we got Aaron Rodgers in the same mix.
Right. Yeah, well, I like what they did in the draft. I think what we did, our first draft pick was to go take a receiver. And obviously, it goes into it with a good group with Keenan and Mike and all those young guys that's, coming along. But I think we're protecting our asset, which is Justin Herbert. We're giving him more weapons, and yet we're still protecting our receiving core. So if something ever happen, because injuries happen, right?
Yeah.
You got another guy that can go out and make a play. To me, that was the most important thing. And then we went D-line right after that, right? We got an outside pass rusher, which we need. Obviously, we can't have enough of those in the National Football League. So I like the direction that we're going in. And then you got the guys that have been there, and obviously that tough loss last year at Jacksonville. So
what do you do though? Like, can any of this make an actual tangible difference in not only win numbers, but the bottom line, like a Super Bowl?
Yeah, I think when you think about a Super Bowl contender team, you think about your stars at the quarterback position, and we got one of the best in the league, and then you talk about upgrading that defense, and that's what you see. We got a receiver, then we start upgrading our defense. To me, those are recipes to winning the Super Bowl, man. It starts with obviously the core guys, the wheels on the tank, if you will, is the quarterback, and then you talk about upgrading that defense, man, and to me, that wins football games in the postseason is your defense.
Do you want to, is part of you a little bit people need to pump the brakes on this, Aaron Rodgers, they're immediate Super Bowl, threat.
Because you got to think, man, you ain't played with a certain group of guys. You don't have the same chemistry. I just seen that they were kind of trying to get Randall Cobb to come in, because what happens is that at the end of the day, it's all about chemistry and continuity.
Yeah.
You can have the right players. You can have from a talent standpoint, you can have the best talent in the league, but you ain't got the continuity or the chemistry, man. It ain't gonna make a difference. So we got the chemistry, we got the continuity. I'm looking forward to some big things, man, this year in LA. So stay tuned.
Last question. Travis Kelce, okay? Is it? I know we've asked you this before in the past, but did this win? And I mean, it's, to you, I say you're a GOAT, But if there's a singular GOAT, has he surpassed everybody at this point?
I think from a standpoint of accomplishments, he has. I think he's always been a pure talent in everybody's eyes. And then when you start tallying up those Super Bowl championships, that it's hard to not argue him in that conversation. And obviously the game has changed a whole bunch too. So it's different mechanisms. It's just different times. I like it. I like to paint the picture with it's like a 4x1 team. You ever seen a 4 and they pass the baton? It's at one point I had it. Somebody else had it. Gronk had it. Now Kelce has it, and he's coming home with it because
he's holding that baton
right. And I think that's the way to paint the picture, because so many guys did what they did in their era. And I think he's definitely this. I like George Kittle's too for the 49ers too. So I mean, it's to me, he's holding the baton in terms of what he's doing, and I think we've all had it at one point, so we kind of know to run that race at that level. You have, it takes a lot of sacrifice and dedication. And he's proven that he's one of the best in the league. He's one of the best of all time at this point.